Be patriotic for once. Ebusuya for Honorable Isaac Adongo to be a money a fenyo mark any NPP for ye pa. Nigga say na parliament pass the energy sector levy na say every 1 liter of fuel be able to Ghana has no. I bind the 1 cedi ebe to so. Na NPP for stage workout say omom pe bill no omom pe so ma my buy in fact this energy sector levy name because him name say doom so e cost you buy so this energy sector levy name say be doom so e cost no dey be solve but MPP for say there be until the stage workout na no na Honorable Isaac Adongo to be a man say they should be patriotic for once because in any way no see the near appreciate into fuel prices never from until buying the just 1 cedi per etoswa it doesn't and yashi so what you say about the 1 cedi per so and yashi na mommy am how Honorable Isaac Adongo any out of forcing finance minister to be demanding a year MPP for our parliament because of say almost stage workout during the passage of this energy sector levy. Mommy
I beg to move that the Energy Sector Levies Amendment Bill 2025 be now read a second time. Mr. Speaker, the object of the bill is to amend the Energy Sector Levies Act 1135 to increase the rate of the energy sector shortfall and debt repayment levy in order to raise additional revenue to support the payment of the energy sector shortfalls, reduce energy sector legacy debt, and stabilize power supply. Right Honorable Speaker, the power sector is the biggest economic and fiscal risk presently faced by the country. This could lead to a major crisis if it is not addressed. The challenge in the energy sector are quite enormous, emanating from debt, shortfalls, insufficient gas, and inefficiencies. Mr. Speaker, as at May 2025, the total energy sector debt equals $3.1 billion United States dollars. Aside this debt, Mr. Speaker, the car power guarantee of $120 million US dollars has been drawn down completely. Mr. Speaker, also, the ENI guarantee from the World Bank amounting to $512 million United States dollars has also been drawn down. Mr. Speaker, we have a responsibility to reinstate these guarantees immediately. Aside that, Mr. Speaker, if we are to add these two debts put together, government of Ghana will have to cough approximately $3.7 billion United States dollars to clean up the energy sector debt. But right Honorable Speaker, the difficulty we face actually is that today, the tariffs that are being introduced by the PULC excludes liquid fuels. This means, Mr. Speaker, that the Ministry of Finance will have to find a way to finance the purchase of liquid fuels year in, year out. The Speaker, that amount to $1.2 billion United States dollars annually. The Speaker, this cannot be sustained. This, aside the energy sector shortfalls, will mean that every year, government of Ghana will have to look for 28 billion cedis to 30 billion cedis to keep the lights on. So, Speaker, this will mean that if we fail to confront the situation head on, a time will come that this energy sector will crowd out key expenditures of state. Right, Honorable Speaker? The PULC also informed us that if they are to include the cost, the 1.2 billion liquid fuel cost, it will mean that the price of the electricity tariffs will be increased by 57%. Mr. Speaker, I want to repeat for the record that the introduction of this levy will not amount to an increase in the ex-pump price. Mr. Speaker, I will give you certain information. Mr. Speaker, as at May, the window number 2 window number 2 for May, the average petrol price sold by Vivo Energy, Total Energies, and Star Energies was that a liter of petrol was sold at 13 cedis and 05 pesos as at May 2nd. Mr. Speaker, this means that as a result of the cedi appreciation, even though the Ghana is selling petrol, we are seeing some price reduction. Mr. Speaker, the window beginning today, June 2nd, the window beginning today, June 2nd, will mean that as a result of this currency appreciation, a liter of petrol will be sold at 11 cedis 89 pesos. 11 cedis 89 pesos. Mr. Speaker, and this is for Vivo Energy, Total Energies, and Star Energy. Mr. Speaker, these 4 companies sells 80% of the petroleum product we see on a daily basis. Mr. Speaker, currently, as we speak, after today, government of Ghana will see an average reduction of the people of Ghana will see an average reduction of 1 cedi 17 pesos. All what we are saying is that we will use the 1 cedi, the shortfall of 1 cedi, to fix the energy sector shortfalls. Mr. Speaker, in total, there will still be no increase on fuel prices. We will see no increase. Rather, we will see a marginal reduction even after this energy. Mr. Speaker, I want to assure the people of Ghana that if you are to buy petrol today from Total Energies, after this levy, you will still save 10 pesos. Mr. Speaker, if you are to buy petrol from Star Energies, after this levy, you will still save 47 pesos. Mr. Speaker, if you are to buy petrol from Vivo Energy, after this levy, you will still save 30 pesos. Mr. Speaker, that is the kind of work we are doing. But Right Honorable Speaker, to conclude on this matter, I want to assure the people of Ghana that the currency stability will continue. The Ghana cedi will remain strong. The Ghana cedi is doing well, and this trajectory will continue. Mr. Speaker, I want to assure members of this House that the NDC will find a way to stabilize the Ghana cedi. Mr. Speaker, for the records, for the first month operation of the Ghana Gold Board, the month of May, they were able to buy 11.4 tons of gold. That brought in itself $1.2 billion United States dollars worth of foreign currency. That has gone to the central bank, and the central bank will use this to build enough reserves to intervene for the currency to be strong. So, Speaker, we mean well. Prices are falling. Inflation is coming down. We can see prices of goods and services coming down daily. The Speaker, this will continue, and so you should be happy. The Speaker, I stand by my promise to deliver low prices, stable cedi, and good jobs for the people of Ghana. I so submit, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Members, order. Honourable members, order. Honourable members, order. Honourable members, motion ably moved. Yes, Chairman of the Finance Committee.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to support the motion, and in doing so, Mr. Speaker, I submit the committee's report. Mr. Speaker, your committee met and determined whether this must be approved by certificate of urgency. And we came to the conclusion that given the exigencies of the time, the fact that we need to generate significant resources to deal with the energy sector problem, we must start building those reserves now, and we must start collecting those monies now so that we are able to build enough to take care of the energy sector challenges. Mr. Speaker, the committee was informed that this policy would lead to an additional revenue of 5.7 billion Ghana cedis as the fiscal impact. Mr. Speaker, our predecessors who shied away from the problem basically found it difficult to side with us. But Mr. Speaker, we are fixing the problems, and we do know that the energy sector constitutes the biggest risk to the Ghanaian economy. And His Excellency, the President, is determined to leave a very stable and strong energy sector by the end of his tenure. Mr. Speaker, even the monies that we put into the account to guarantee some of the loans that they took to run the affairs of our economy, those guarantees have all been called. What it then means is that the government must find ways to replenish those accounts that they depleted before they left office. And that is the reason why the people of Ghana, who have seen that when His Excellency John Dramani Mahama promises, he delivers. He promised a strong currency, he has delivered. He promised to bring down inflation, he has delivered. He has promised to deliver a strong power sector, and by this act, he would make sure that he delivers a strong power sector to the people of Ghana. Mr. Speaker, in considering this bill, we had a very strong team from the executive who represented the president at the briefing that we had. We had the Minister for Finance, the Minister for Energy and Green Transition, the Minister for Roads and his deputy, all present to advance the cause of His Excellency's agenda to fix the energy sector. Mr. Speaker, at this point in time, we want to tell the people of Ghana and to our brothers over there that those who are saying that we abolish e-levy and are bringing back e-levy, I want to ask them, were they operating 3 e-levies in our country? Were they describing this same energy sector levy as e-levy? Because energy sector levy is energy sector levy. E-levy is e-levy, and e-levy is gone. Mr. Speaker, rather expectedly, Mr. Speaker, our colleagues on the other side were not willing to join the government to address the problem that faced this country. And so the committee arrived by approving this bill by majority decision. We are quite clear that by the time the people of Ghana see the benefits of this bill, we would have had our lights on, and we will not be able to have the problems of doom and power outages as we have experienced. Mr. Speaker, I want to call on my colleagues to be patriotic at least for the first time. They must put Ghana first. Put Ghana first and approve this levy so that we can fix the power problems once and for all. Mr. Speaker, I so move.
Thank you very much. Motion ably moved. Report presented, and it is for the consideration of the House. Yes, Honorable Collins.
Mr. Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity to comment on the statement. But Mr. Speaker, let me start by saying that the minority is vehemently against this particular tax. Vehemently. Mr. Speaker, today we are standing with the Ghanaian people. Adongo was talking about patriotism. Mr. Speaker, whilst Dr. Atuforsen was speaking, I saw members on their side applauding Dr. Atuforsen. Mr. Speaker, I am excited this particular debate is being beamed live for everybody to see. Every Ghanaian has seen that the majority is jubilating over an increment of taxes. Yes. Mr. Speaker, in this house, the key people who argued, the key people who argued in this house, Dr. Atuforsen, my very good brother John Jinapo, and Mr. Adongo, the same people who were speaking against taxes are today the same people laying papers, introducing statements, and making arguments for new taxes. Mr. Speaker, let me put the issues in perspective. Thank you. In 2024, e-levy alone, which they opposed vehemently, raked in close to about 2 billion Ghana cedis, Mr. Speaker. Yes. In 2024, 2 billion. Today, Dr. Atuforsen presented to us a fiscal impact analysis. And Mr. Speaker, Dr. Atuforsen intends to rake in 5.7 billion Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, last year, 5.3 billion liters of fuel was sold. We anticipate that there will be an increment of about 20%, which will lead us to about 8.5 billion. Mr. Speaker, they intend to impose 1 Ghana cedis on each liter. On each liter. That is what we are being told in this house. Mr. Speaker, NBC, they intend to impose 1 cedis on each liter. On each liter. A gallon is about 4 cedis 50 pesos. Mr. Speaker, your guess is as good as mine. Mr. Speaker, let me just put this thing in perspective. Just this year, during the budget, Dr. Atuforsen presented this energy sector levy. Mr. Speaker, petrol was selling at 95 pesos. Per this new bill, Mr. Speaker, there is going to be an increment of 105%. Diesel is going to go up by 103%. Naphtha is going to go up by 105%. Mr. Speaker, marine fuel is going to go up by 400%. Mr. Speaker, the shocking part is that marine gas. Sit down. Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members, order.
Mr. Speaker, nothing can stop me from talking about the good news. I am wondering how Dafia Mekpop will explain this to his constituents. When they buy 1 gallon of fuel to go to the farm, I am wondering how Dafia Mekpop will explain to his constituents. Mr. Speaker, just last month, PURC increased electricity by 14.7%. Water was increased by 4.02%. Mr. Speaker, here we are again. Less than 1 month, they are back here to increase the taxes again.
Is that what they promised the people of Ghana?
Mr. Speaker, is that what they promised the people of Ghana? No. Is that what they promised the people of Ghana? No. Is this the reset they are talking about? No. Is this the reset His Excellency John Dramani Mahama promised the people of Ghana? You are taking off E-Levy. Now you are bringing D-Levy, Dumso Levy, E-Levy Pro Max. E-Levy Pro Max. That is what they are introducing to the House. But Mr. Speaker, let me say again that we, the minority, the mighty minority, we stand with the Ghanaian people and we are going to reject this bill in all its forms. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes. Honorable Phyllis Kwachi Ofosu.
Mr. Speaker, I thank you. Oh, what's your problem?
Honorable Habib, I've just recognized him.
Yeah, Mr.
What
Speaker,
has he said to warrant a point of order?
Speaker, you said a member must speak from his seat. Where he's seated, that's all he sits. He should go and debate from his rightful seat. Because when you check the screen, when you start speaking, it is Honorable Jaja name that is appearing. He should go to his seat. He should go to his seat and start debating. That's why he sits. He should go and sit at his seat.
Yes, Honorable Richard Achampong.
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Richard Achampong. Honorable Richard Achampong, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, the very person who is complaining about the honorable member for not speaking from his seat, where he's seated, it's not his seat. This is not your seat. Your name has not been programmed over there. So go back to your seat and speak. Then he can also speak from where he's seated.
Mr. Speaker, I thank you very much for coming to my aid. And
Abib, you should know that he's a minister. Respect him.
Mr. Speaker, there is such a thing. There is such a thing as feigned outrage.
Honorable member, I am trying to see the name there, but I cannot see the name.
Mr. Speaker.
Honorable member, whose seat is that?
Mr. Speaker, you are in charge. I have made an application to you to the effect that the member to contribute to the debate is not on his rightful chair. If you are ruling that he can speak on that seat, then so be it. So the Hansa will capture it. Then every member can speak from anywhere. Leadership. I am a leader and I am seated here. That's why I'm supposed to speaker should rule on it. You cannot sit there.
Honorable Deputy Minority
I thank you for the opportunity.
You see, the seats are supposed to be labeled. But where I sit, I'm looking at it, I have not seen any label. So I don't know the reason for it. But I can see that your sides are labeled. That is why I am struggling. So, Honorable Kwachi Ofosu, is that your seat? Honorable Felix Ofosu, if that is your seat, you have the floor. Continue.
Mr. Speaker, these are deliberate efforts. These are deliberate efforts by our colleagues on the other side to stultify the debate. Mr. Speaker, there is such a thing as feigned outreach. And that is precisely what the minority is exhibiting. For people who behaved the way they did in government, it lies ill in their mouths to purport to be opposing this measure. Mr. Speaker, there comes a time when bold decisions must be taken. And in our recent history, similar bold decisions have resulted in the resolution of some of the most complex challenges that we have faced. There was a time when the downstream petroleum sector was plagued with debts which had become unsustainable.
Honorable Minister, just hold it. Yes, Honorable Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I'm not on a point of order against my respected colleague, the Minister. But Mr. Speaker, I just want a clarity on the application of our rules. Mr. Speaker, I know that we are often flexible. But where you strictly say that a member must speak from his place, and your attention is being drawn to the fact that on the screen, it is showing that the place where the member just stood is for another member. Mr. Speaker, if it so pleases you to introduce flexibility, which is part of our practice, Mr. Speaker, I don't have a problem. But Mr. Speaker, this side is concerned because you have gone very hard at even some senior members. The recent one being Honorable Patriotic. Mr. Speaker, that is the reason why this application is being made. If on this occasion it so pleases the chair to vary and to ensure flexibility, Mr. Speaker, there's no problem. But at least Hansard should have it that because there are no labels and all, you want to allow for some flexibility so that the colleagues can speak from wherever they are. That is all.
Honorable Minority Leader, I think you've heard me loud and clear. I believe in the rules. So when the issue was raised, I tend to look whether a member is speaking from his seat. Honorable member, and I realize that at the majority side, the labels are removed. So the thinking is that they are doing some relabeling. So once the labels are not there, so it doesn't mean that I am relaxing the rules. Yes.
Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker,
you see, honorable members, those who have been in the house for some time knows that after the appointment of the ministers, there are these changes that are expected to happen. So if as a result of that, the labels are removed, where I sit, I will be unable to determine that this is the situation. Yes, Honorable Majority Whip, let me hear you.
Mr. Speaker, the matter of the permanent assignment of seats in the House is not concluded. It is not. As we speak, we are litigating on the matter of how the demarcation should be between us and our brothers on the other and sisters on the other side. Speaker has directed that he will deal with the matter. That is why our name tags are not pasted finally on where we should be seated.
So for some time now, the rules are relaxed regarding this particular order. So please, can you be calm so we deal with this matter? Can you, Speaker, with all due respect, I am the chief whip, and your chief whip knows that this matter is not concluded. So you cannot be exacting this rule against our members because we don't have definite assigned seats. So please, Speaker, this is the position of our side. It's not concluded. So honestly, the Honorable Felix Kwasi hasn't been assigned a seat yet. He has not been assigned a seat yet. The IT department has done some preliminary assignments in the interim, but it is not definite. So, Speaker, this is the position.
Yes, Honorable Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, Order 115 governs the matter. Let's just read it carefully. Subject to the discretion of the Speaker and Order 169 3B, a member who intends to speak shall rise in the member's place and address the chair while standing only after catching the eye of the Speaker. Despite Rule 1, a member may catch the eye of the Speaker by the use of the relevant technology determined by the House. So, Mr. Speaker, a member is required to be at his place and rise from his place. And when he so rises or she so rises, you can then decide that the person has caught your eye. But, Mr. Speaker, the rule also says that this is all subject to your discretion. So a member may rise at another place. If the member rises at another place and you decide that the member has caught your eye and you grant the member leave to go ahead and speak, no one in this chamber can stop that member from speaking, because you have so decided. The discretion is yours. So to the extent that you have recognized him, he's caught your eye, irrespective of where he is sitting, and you have decided that he should speak, no one can stop him from speaking. So let's put this matter to rest.
Yes, Honorable Deputy Whip.
Mr. Speaker, the majority leader and the leader of the House, per Order 115 that he has quoted, this is not the first time this very member, the minister, is debating in this chamber. He has debated from that angle. He has debated from this angle. He cannot be a seat prostitute. No, he cannot. So, Mr. Speaker, if the majority leader accepts seat prostitutes, okay, Mr. Speaker, it's withdrawn. Mr. Speaker, my point here is that this is not the first time
Honorable